Good morning. Good morning to our healthcare heroes and good morning to our community here in Southwest Florida. I am Nicole Traum and you're watching Lee Health's Healthcare Heroes Self-Care Moment. So thank you for joining us and I'm really excited to share with you more of our balancing. I've gotten some really great feedback from some of you. I love hearing from you. You can always reach out to me. But today we're going to continue with that balancing, and I think it's really important to come back to the idea that balancing is not just always getting it right. One of my teachers used to always say, balancing means that sometimes you fall down because you have to find that way back to standing. And I do think of that very often because I think it's really an important thing to remember, that just because we wobble, just because we waver, just because we have a day that just feels horrible, doesn't mean that we're not doing it right. In fact, the more aware we are of those things, the more we're doing it right. So as we allow ourselves to kind of be with all that, with the wobble, with the shake, with, you know, whatever it is that we're dealing with, as we allow ourselves to really feel it and experience it, we get this fuller understanding of how to be. And that's really, really important when we want to live a mindful life, when we want to practice mindfulness. So as we move today, we're going to work towards balance. We're going to work towards one of the most ubiquitous yoga poses ever. We're going to work towards doing a tree pose. And tree pose is, sometimes it looks really easy, and some days it is really easy, right? Some days I'm like, oh, that's good. And then other days we feel really off. So let yourself experience that today. We're gonna warm up some of our muscles and get to that place so that we can really enjoy it. And then I do encourage you to try it more at home. It's a really wonderful pose for just building up strength, building up your balance. You can do it in many different ways. So we're gonna start by sitting up nice and tall and lengthening up through our spine. Take your feet right underneath your knees. And then let's just start with a couple of deep breaths. So you can inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhaling and exhaling. Just allowing yourself to fill up with breath and then empty it out. Checking in this morning. Let's do one more. Good, and then as you come back through center, just start to make some circles here, moving your body around, noticing how you're feeling this morning. So maybe your hips are a little tight, or maybe you're just feeling a little sluggish or tired. All those things, they're not wrong. I know sometimes we think, oh, well, it's either good or bad or right or wrong. Really, it's just how we are. So as we notice and we accept and we acknowledge, that gives us that more mindful attitude and it allows us to accept those things. Change your direction here and feel yourself starting to move. And when it comes to balance, acceptance is so key. We have to accept the fact that our situation right now kind of stinks. Right? And we get comfortable in the uncomfortable. We get comfortable in that unknowing. Coming back to our breath, coming back to that present moment. Good. As you come back through center now, inhale, roll your shoulders onto your back, lift your heart, lift your chest, and then exhale as you round and pull your belly in. So just moving slow here, inhaling, good morning, and exhaling. Rolling those shoulders back, lifting your heart, good, and then exhaling as you round. So just feeling your back body working, good. And we're gonna do that one that we did yesterday. So this time as you inhale, stretch your arms out, and then exhale, bring your hands forward, stretch out through your back body. So you're gonna inhale, good, and exhale, and I'll show you from the side so you can really see. So we're gonna open up the chest, and then really stretch and round the back. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Perfect, and exhale, opening the chest, opening the heart, and exhaling as you come back in. One more time, big opening here, and then big stretch. Good, as you come out, roll those shoulders back, perfect. All right, so in order to come into our tree pose, not only do we need to feel steady and able to hug in, but we also need to open the hips a little bit. I'm gonna scoot back a little so you can see my legs, and from here, you're gonna take your right leg in, and we'll start just as we've done this one before, just hugging the knee in, sitting up tall, breathing, and then if you want, you can start to draw your nose in towards your knee. So you're gonna feel this in your low back, maybe in your mid back. Let's take another 2 breaths. Thinking about that balance of the inhale and the exhale. That's it, good. And then switch sides. So bring the left knee in, hug that knee in as you sit tall, feel that stretch, and then if you want, you can draw your nose in towards your knee. Just letting yourself breathe here, feeling that extension into the back body. Take another deep breath. That's it, good. And then as you come out, we're gonna bring our knees over to the left. So slide your knees over to the left, sit up nice and tall, and then take your right knee in your right hand. We're just gonna start to open and close the knee to the right. So just getting a little opening in that hip, good. Opening and closing that knee. Let's do 3 more. Making sure you're sitting up tall. Good, and then stretch that right leg out, hold it there, extend your left arm, and if you want, you can even look towards your left hand. Big stretch here, good. Take another 2 breaths, shoulders come onto your back, your spine is nice and long. And then we'll come all the way back through center. Let's bring our knees over to the right now. Sitting up tall, take your left hand to your left knee. So make sure that you stay sitting tall here. And then we're just gonna inhale the leg open and exhale it back in. And you can go at your own pace. You can go as open or as close as you want. I have to make sure that I'm forward here because my chair has arms, so adjust accordingly. That's it, good. And then this next time as you bring your leg out to the left, hold it there. Sit up nice and tall. Take your right hand back and start to twist towards your right fingers. That's it, breathing nice and deep here, lengthening up through your spine. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. Shoulders relaxing, breath nice and full. Good, and then after that last breath, you can come back through center and we'll sit up nice and tall. Let's inhale those arms out, stretching up. Exhale as you hinge forward, stretching into the back body. Inhale, lifting up. Good, exhaling as you hinge forward. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Opening yourself up here and then reaching towards the earth. Breathing nice and full. Last one. So we're gonna inhale those arms up, and as you exhale, you can come forward and just start to reach with your right hand and your left hand, just reaching side to side, feeling your back body stretch. That's it. Good. Let's take another deep breath here. And then we'll roll all the way up. Let's bring the legs out wide. 1 more stretch for our legs here. So with your knees a little bit wider than your seat, we're gonna inhale as we sit up, and then exhale, hinge forward, and just feel that nice stretch into the back and into the legs. Inhale, and then exhale forward. Nice big stretch here, lifting up, and then reaching forward, lifting, and lowering. Good, let's do 2 more here. Perfect. Stay leaning forward and just start to rock a little side to side, stretching out the back of the legs, the back of the waistline. Good, let's take 2 more deep breaths. Breathing deep. Good, and then as you come back in, bring your knees back in through center. Let's just take 1 last stretch here. Stretch your arms out, twist open to the right, and then twist open to the left. Just getting a little bit more movement into that mid torso, the mid thoracic. Good, 1 more time to each side. Perfect. And then come all the way out, and we're gonna come on up to standing. So leaning forward in your chair, making sure that your feet are right underneath your knees. Your nose comes over your toes. Use the strength in your legs to come on up. All right, so we're gonna use our chair today, or you can use the wall. And what we'll do is we're gonna come in, and let me move this back just a little. Thought I had it up high enough. I'm gonna make sure that you can kind of see my head. All right, so we're gonna come in and we're gonna work on our tree pose. So with your right hand on the chair, you can bring your heel to your ankle, or you can bring your foot to the lower part of your calf. I want you to be able to see this. Sorry about that. Okay, so coming in like this or like this. And we're just gonna start to bring the knee in and widen it out. So in and out. Good, in and out. Good, this next time as you bring your knee out, just hold it there. You can stand nice and tall. You can bring one arm up. You can do whatever works here. Good, and then we'll switch sides. So left heel to right ankle or left foot to the lower part of your calf. So not on your knee. You're just gonna widen that knee out and bring it in. Widen it out and bring it in. And remember that there's gonna be some wobble. There's gonna be some inconsistency here, and that's part of the practice. Good, hold that knee out now. Pull your belly in as you stand tall, and then maybe bring one hand up. Just feeling that steadiness. You can use your chair here, that's fine. Take another 2 breaths. That's it. Good, and then we'll come all the way out. Now we're gonna come back and do this one. Now you'll either have your foot to the lower part of your calf or your ankle, and let's try and bring our palms together now. And as you press your palms in, this is where you're gonna start to, you can even kind of do this one with your back against the wall or near the wall, but you're gonna feel the wobble. Press your foot into your leg and your leg right back into your foot and just stand a little bit taller. That's it. And if you'd like, you can start to bring your arms up and overhead, just stretching long, breathing deep, embracing the wobble, coming out if you need, and then coming all the way back through center. Good. Let's try the other side now. So left heel comes to left ankle, or left foot comes to the right inner thigh, or right inner calf, sorry. Getting ahead of myself here. Press your palms together and let your shoulders come onto your back. So feel that nice length here. That's it. Feeling that, if you feel steady enough, you can bring your arms up and overhead. You're just gonna press down through that standing leg as you lengthen. And you can even see here, I'm wobbling a little, right? It's a reminder to us that we're alive, that we're part of this like organic universe, right? We inhale, we exhale, we feel pain, we feel goodness. Let's take another deep breath. That's it, good, and then come all the way out. Good, move your hips, or bring your hands to your hips, move your hips side to side. We'll do it one more time. So I'm gonna show you, I know some people that watch this may be able to do this one a little bit more advanced. So you can have your foot to the lower part of your calf, or if you want, you can bring it up to the inner thigh. Just be mindful here to not put your foot on your knee, okay? And wherever you are, you're gonna bring those hands in front of you. Finding that steadiness, press your legs in towards each other, pull your belly in, stand tall, and then maybe bring those arms up and overhead. Maybe even turn your gaze up, and you can see as I do that, I start to wobble more. That's okay, right? Breathe, connect with what you've got. Take another 2 breaths. Press down through your standing leg up, all the way up through the fingernails. And then we'll come all the way out. Good. Let's come out and switch sides. Last one here. So left foot comes up, either to the inside of your calf or the inside of your thigh, not on your knee. That's it. Pressing that knee out, widening yourself out as you press down into the floor, to the earth, and slowly reaching the arms up. Let yourself breathe here. If you want, you can turn your gaze up. That's going to make it a little harder. And embrace the wiggle, the wobble, the unsteadiness. Take another 2 breaths. Ooh, extra windy out today for these trees. And then come all the way back through center and make your way back to your seat. So we'll come all the way back into our chair and just check back in and notice how you're feeling. Come back with that breath here, inhaling and exhaling. Get comfortable, make sure that your feet are on the floor and you can sit up tall. That's it. And then let's come back, and we're gonna come back and do the same kind of breath we did yesterday, where we're gonna inhale through the right and exhale through the left 3 times, and then inhale through the left and exhale through the right 3 times, and take 3 long breaths after. Okay, so let's just start with a little inhale and exhale through the nose. Get comfortable in that uncomfortable. Close off your left nostril. Inhale through the right. Close off the right. Exhale left. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Last one. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Come back to normal. Remember, we're thinking about letting that breath go from up here all the way down to the base of our tailbone and then all the way back up. So letting it flow. Good. And then let's close off our right nostril. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Inhaling through the left. Exhaling through the right. Last one. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. Good, and then we're going to take 3 really deep cleansing breaths, allowing that breath to go all the way down and then all the way back up, using both nostrils for this one. So let's inhale deeply and exhale deeply. You can close your eyes if you'd like, inhaling and exhaling. Last one. And as you come back to the presence of this moment, of wherever you are, just start to notice what's around you. Notice any sounds, any smells. Even start to notice the temperature of the air on your skin, the way your chair feels underneath you, the floor feels underneath you. And then slowly blink your eyes open. We honor this practice. We honor your courageousness. And as you close today, I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. You've been watching Healthcare Heroes, Lee Health's Healthcare Heroes Self-Care Moment, and my name's Nicole Traum. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be in for Friday, Feel Good Friday. So we'll be doing some stretches on the floor, and I'm really excited to share all those with you. So have a great day, and hopefully you get your tree pose in. You can always send me a picture of it or tag Lee Health on a picture of you doing tree pose wherever you are. Share this with your friends, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.